Subaru! These things keep coming back on the show like a bad habit. Probably because they're the easiest to make fun of, but who's asking? However, we have the first Lagoon ever on an episode. The Legacy has been being pumped out by Subaru since 1989. This happens to be the same year the Game Boy was released. You know the difference between a Legacy and a Game Boy? One you take everywhere, make memories with, and have a good time. The other is a Legacy. Let's see. Legacy, by definition, means an amount of money or property left to someone in a will. So maybe when Subaru is done, Legacy owners get some of their money back. I don't know, maybe that makes it worth it. Just for the math. That's Subaru, I'm not sure. Fast forward in time to 2005 and we have the Subaru Legacy GT. Coming in a Lagoon or a sedan if you're a psychopath. Subaru Legacies are for people who didn't want the stigma of owning a WRX, but wanted all the same issues. Because Subaru blow up. It came with a 2.5 liter and original MSRP of $29,000. So you could have a Lagoon that's guaranteed to blow up, or you could get 29,000 Krispy Kreme donuts from not Taco Bell. Buying a Subaru, you know exactly what you're signing up for, but are they worth it? Today we sit down with an owner and I change my shirt to white and have a good old chat. Driver to driver! Feel good, man? Cool. All right, here we go. We got a famous guy here. I got a cool intro. Gotta do a cool intro. Welcome back to another episode of Driver to Driver, Season 2. Today we have a very special guest, as always, but this might be a little specialer. We're here with Glazer. Krispy Kreme. Crispy. Chris.
How you doing?
Chris, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm great. Can you clean this up? She's an antique.
Got this McGuire's right here and this black view right here. Just want to make sure I am.
Oh, I thought that was a vape for your Subaru.
No, those are my Grease Monkey gloves.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
What do you think of my chair?
Your this chair is nice. It falls back a little bit. I'm sinking back a little bit.
I got it from a dead guy.
A dead guy?
No, I lied. I just got it from a thrift shop. It does smell a little funky, but it's pretty comfortable.
It's not bad. Yeah. It's for a dead guy.
So if you didn't know, we have wheels, tires, and suspension. FitmentIndustries.com. All right, so let's not beat around the bush here. How much did you pay for that WRX for soccer moms?
Originally, back in the Legacy.
It's the inspirations right there.
Originally, back in 2014, I bought that for about 16.
Is that higher than MSRP? I feel like that's more than those ever were.
Maybe.
Did you buy it brand new?
No. One owner.
One owner? How many miles? Do you remember?
No.
Oh, all right.
Probably a bunch though.
Yeah.
Like just under 100.
Okay.
Like 70?
70,000? 16 grand? For something that's just gonna blow? All right.
In 2014.
What year is it?
2005.
That thing's old as a bitch. All right. So why a Legacy? Why not a WRX or an STI? Did you just want something like heavier or what? There's nothing wrong with being heavier.
It's like that this one's a little more thick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know
nothing's
about
wrong
that.
with heavy. The heavy is.
I know. Everything's right with being heavy.
Yeah. No, I had a 2.5 Impreza RS before this.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a WRX, it wasn't an STI.
It was a cool car though.
It was a cool car, and it was the San Romero red, so it was like that Subaru, whatever. So I kind of felt like I had a WRX STI, even though I didn't.
Yeah.
And I wanted something more functional with more space that I could film out of that I no longer can. So I went with the wagon. I actually wanted a 92X Aero.
Okay.
I tried to find a 92X Aero before. I wanted something different, a Subaru.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it.
You're a weird guy.
I am.
Yeah.
Found this, bought this
Yep.
from Rugi Subaru up in upstate New York, and for $16,000.
Yeah, we don't gotta get back into that.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you love the car, you like it, it sounds like. You traded a cool car and got a mom car. But anyways, as fast as you can, name three pros, 3 cons about the Legacy right now.
Pro.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Built by Area 1320 in Pennsylvania, so it's bulletproof.
Okay.
Well, don't shoot it.
Well,
God, for the love of God, don't. I know we're in Wisconsin, but don't shoot it.
So you're saying that motor's not gonna blow?
Yes.
Okay, all right, you heard it here first. Hopefully you don't gotta... Pros, as fast as you can, go! You're just stalling for time!
It looks amazing,
Okay.
and it kept up with the GT3 RS yesterday on the highway, no problem, so.
That's a flex.
That's a pro.
That's a flex. All right. Cons.
Sometimes the Air Ride doesn't like to do Air Ride stuff.
That's not good.
Um,
Cons.
It's a Subaru.
Yeah, there, I knew I could get it out of them.
I'm kidding, Subaru, please sponsor me. And it doesn't have enough cup holders. There's only 4. And
Cup
I would like
holders
6.
can be a deal breaker.
My van has 6, so.
You ever talk to a woman? Cup holders are the deal breaker in a car.
I've heard. But luckily we have this many.
4?
Not enough. I would like more.
Could always do 5 or 6. All right, that's enough out of me. Let's hear from our extremely cool and loyal YouTube community. By the way, you should subscribe because Krispy promised anybody that subscribes, you give them $1,000.
And Dogecoin?
$1,000.
Oh.
Just so you guys subscribe. All right, Thomas Lambert has a fantastic question. He asks, why did you choose a cranberry juice paint job instead of Baja Blast?
Well, the guy who built it calls doo-doo Raz.
Yeah. Doo-doo Raz?
Yeah, that's what we want to make the plate. Because he thinks it looks like a doo-doo and raspberry together.
That's a nice paint job.
Yeah.
I mean, Baja Blast would have been pretty
is
dope.
cool. It just seems a little bit too bright.
Too
Not
sugary.
but bright.
I mean, it's probably pretty sugary too. But
Yeah.
So you prefer doo-doo brown over,
Doo-doo Raz.
oh, doo-doo red.
Yeah.
Doo-doo
Raz,
raspberry.
like raspberry.
Raspberry doo-doo.
Yeah.
Over, okay. Corey Brown must know you. All right.
Wants to know me?
No, I think he does know you.
Oh, he does know me. Hi, Corey.
Yeah. He says, I do recognize that wagon. This guy cut me off in traffic yesterday.
Oh, shit.
How are you driving that thing? I know you're driving around the country. You're just out cutting people off?
I mean, it's got almost 700 horsepower. Would you
That
not
doesn't
cut
give you the
people
right to cut people
off?
off.
Of course it does. It's a Subaru. They expect that.
You shouldn't come on. You should just zoom right past them.
And I hit my hello horns as I pass them. I don't have those. That's what I would do if I
I
had.
thought that's what was in the grill. All right. AHG Agaf asks, how many engines per gallon do you get driving this?
3.5.
3.5 engines in every gallon. They actually, it's in the math. That's about right.
Because there's one in the front, there's one in the trunk, and then the underneath one.
Okay. T-Ben Photos wants to know, how does it feel looking at this absolute beauty now versus when you first picked it up?
Oh, it's amazing. When I first picked it up, obviously it was totally stock, and that was the day I traded in my Impreza to get this. So I had like old Motegis. I took those off and put them on here on this car when we drove it off the lot, and that felt great just knowing I had all this room and like.
Wait,
I
you
had
modded it before you drove it off the lot?
Oh yeah, he said it was okay.
That's savage.
He didn't want the old wheels. They were like, make it stock, give it to us stock when I traded it in. So.
Oh.
Made it stock, and then I drove it off. I still had a piece of my old car with me, and then I had this car, or this car together, and it felt amazing because it was also a little bit quicker too. Because it was my first manual car too. I learned stick in this car. Wow. I'm still learning. I'm trying.
You're still learning.
I'm still learning. I think on this trip so far, we're on stall counter number 9.
You said you got it when?
6 years ago.
6 years?
Yeah.
You're still learning manual? You
Yeah.
need me to teach you a little bit?
We can do that later if you want.
Okay, all right. I'll
Yeah.
take
Can I roast your clutch though?
Yeah. Well, we'll use Max's car. Matthew Mail has a math question, okay? He asks, how many chicken quesadillas from Taco Bell can fit in the Wagoon trunk?
Are we stacking vertically or do you think horizontally?
It's up to you, brother. How many can you fit in there? It's not my question. I'm asking you.
I'd say 462.
462?
Yeah.
You seem to know that pretty quick.
Yeah, because we've done it.
You better not be lying to me on my show. If I can't fit 462 chicken quesadillas in there, you know what? We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Pack Money wants to make sure you're enjoying every bit of that car and asks, is this car just a car show queen or does the owner drive it like a 600 something horsepower car? Also, if he does not beat on the car at all, what was the point of all the motor work? I tried to give the same vibe that he was typing.
Was it in caps lock or no?
No. I would have screamed a lot louder if it was in caps lock.
Thank God it wasn't.
A lot louder.
Hell yeah, we drive it like we stole it. Last night,
You cutting people off?
yeah, last night we
Crashing.
we did we went to GT3RS.
Yeah.
And we were driving with my friend, and we kept up with him.
Yeah.
And we're going pretty
You
fast.
keep flexing the GT3 RS
Well,
thing.
because
Did you guys actually, did he know you were racing?
Insert the video here. Thank you, Don.
I don't have a coffee guy. This is my show. How do I get coffee
Sucks to
guy?
suck. One of my best sponsors, Dunkin' Donuts. Have you heard about them?
Yeah,
Anyway,
I've had Dunkin' Donuts.
we do drive it like we stole it. It's just so much fun. At the same time, sorry, that floor donut was really good.
Floor donuts.
Yeah. Not as good as one with hot sauce on it, though.
Coffee guy.
Anyway.
Thank you.
You don't drink that, though. I drink that.
You're right.
No, don't. God damn it. No, stop. That's so much. That's so much.
Well, you said drink it.
You, it's not.
My coffee guy sucks.
You're not done yet.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. No, we drive like we stole it. It's so much fun. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out how to drive stick again, but like going from like first to fourth and then now having a new sixth gear, I can get to sixth, I can get to fourth. Don't cry. I'm
gonna cry just because you don't know how to drive manual after 6 years, brother.
I'm trying to learn.
Thank you, coffee guy. Oh, cranberry juice. That's a vibe.
Thank you.
Insert Fleetwood Mac.
This isn't mine. I don't want to get corona. No, we drive it. It's so much fun. It's reliable. Even though it's got a bunch of camber, it's still quick as hell, and it's a blast once boost hits and you just fly back. Oh, last night when we raced, we didn't race. When we drove responsibly, we might have hit 40 pounds of boost. So
how many you push normally? I'm gonna say not 40.
About 30.
30?
32, yeah.
30. We're in the speed zone, baby.
Oh, geez.
30 is pretty good.
I don't know if I can keep up.
What are you doing pushing 40 pounds though?
It just happened.
Think you could bench 40 pounds?
Do you have 40 pounds?
You
think the wheel weighs?
I'm probably around 40 pounds.
Metric or?
Can you bench me?
You can milk anything with nipples.
We'll get to milking later. Ward Bajbouj says, I think the suspension is crispier than your grandma cookies frozen.
To that, I would say.
Do you agree? Or?
I would have to agree, but they're better like warm than they are frozen. And the suspension is pretty crisp.
I spilled.
It's okay.
It's okay. I spilled.
I'll clean you up.
Okay, you.
Should be okay.
I feel better. Thank you.
Anytime.
So do you agree, crispy grandma's cooking frozen?
Yes, whatever.
Perfect.
The wart guy.
I think that's enough YouTube community. They're kind of getting out of hand.
probably should
We'll bring her back
so
down. We'll bring her back down to earth a little bit. So obviously the car is a little bit past stock.
Yeah.
What are your favorite mods done to that glorified grocery getter?
Obviously in the front we have a Garrett GTX 3576.
40 pounds. All day long.
Sticking right out the grill, so seeing that turbo from the front of the car, like any photos or videos, looks amazing, and obviously it's powerful as all hell. It handles all the power we throw at it.
All the time?
Especially when you hit 40 pounds of boost next to it.
It's getting a little cold in here.
I love that factor. Obviously we have an IAG Magnum block in there that holds all that horsepower and all those air that goes through there, and the flames and the pops and the sideways and the plugs and then
the flames go sideways?
The Subaru stuff when it goes.
Oh, the boxer motor?
Yeah, one of those. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love that. We have a full Alcantara interior, so it's like it looks awesome from the outside, and then you open the door, the windows are down, like, oh, there's a whole leather Alcantara interior in here, and like forged carbon fiber bits and stuff and things. And the wheels, again, when we had those wheels made for SEMA last year, they were one of one. We were like the only ones that had those wheels.
I remember seeing that
felt
SEMA.
Cool. Yeah, that felt really cool. So they get a rotiform for that. That felt really cool. There's a bajillion. If we went over the mods, this would be here for
just some of your favorites. Cause
quadrillion hours.
You overpaid for it, and then you decided to put all the money you've ever made into it. How much money do you think you got into that thing?
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Do
you know?
Should we tell them?
Do you know?
I do know because I have it insured.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, very smart. Yeah.
In case you're, racing GT3 RS or cutting people off, you never know.
Well, we were on a track, close course.
Always.
A good amount-ish? Take a guess. Okay, so I bought it for 16, right?
Yeah, 16. Way
how
overpaid.
How much would a reasonable person put into a Subaru to have fun with it?
Probably a few motors, some oil, head gaskets.
They don't need oil Subarus, by the way. That's a myth.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes sense why all of them keep blowing them up.
Yeah, you should have seen
I don't know, brother. There's a lot, from the headlights to the taillights to the wheels, to the air to the Alcantara. Every bit of this car has been touched for whatever reason. You got Circuit Demon headlights. I don't know how much you put into this. I want to know.
Give me a guesticle.
Another 16?
What is that?
Probably more
Do the
than
math.
that, actually.
What's the math?
Depends what kind of deals you got.
What's the math there? 16 plus 16.
16, 36,
30
38,
what?
30. Big math on the spot.
More than double that, let's say.
32.
No, more than, I said double that.
You put 32 into it?
More than double that.
No, you didn't. My brain can't comprehend that. You did not put.
Let's glaze over that, but yeah, a lot of bit. But
You could have bought a Taco Bell franchise for that price, brother.
We could have, or a nice small house.
Yeah.
But obviously, thankfully, and I'm blessed to have a lot of sponsors for the car.
Yeah,
so
yeah, for sure.
you know, all that isn't my investment. A lot of it is sponsored parts from a grocery list of sponsors that made this build possible. So if you're out there watching this video, and you made this build possible, thank you guys. I wouldn't have had this car without all these sponsors. So thank you guys for making me put so much money into a Subaru.
Do you have any advice for someone to pick up a Legacy GT?
I mean.
Get it for cheaper than 16.
Get it for cheaper than 16.
Yeah.
Don't get an Outback because it's not a Legacy.
Oh!
Totally different cars.
What about Steakhouse? You like Outback Steakhouse?
More of a Gapplebee's kind of guy.
And any other tips?
To get a Legacy?
Yeah.
Get one in obsidian black pearl, like one of the rarest colors, and then wrap it gray your first time.
So yeah, there you go. Go pick a color and then pick out doo-doo brown red raspberry. That about wraps it up. Thanks for Krispy coming on, Driver. Make sure to check out his channel. Don't forget, wheels, tires, and suspension. www.fitministries.com. All right, wait, come back. Wait. Every gift, or every person gets a gift on Driver Season 2.
I just felt left out.
I just gotta find the gift that's somewhere in here. There it is. I got it. Here, this one going in your, you can't put 40 pounds on this, but that one won't break down on me, I promise. It was way cheaper than $16.
Why are there no batteries? Wait.
Do you see my coffee guy? I don't get that much.
Does this charge my iPhone too?
I didn't know that was there.
Well.
That might be a mouse, actually. I don't know. Thank you. Why am I saying again? I got you a gift. I'm a good host.
Oh, I got you,
Oh, a lid. I could have used that earlier when I was spilling all over myself.
Oh, Grease Monkey gloves for you.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Then now I can grip it better too.
Clean off your desk a little bit more too.
It's kind of dirty actually.
I got it. Don't even worry
Did
about
you make this dirty when we were filming?
The desk?
Yeah.
No,
Did you break it?
I don't think so. It seems clean.
Hey, that was my cup. She's gonna be waterlogged, brother.
Oh, I need this. Thank you.
Yeah, you're all right.